Hello and welcome to the second episode of Hashtag the Social Media Kickoff. My name is Vardhan and today I'm sitting with Rohan, Raj Bhatnagar. Hi Rohan, how are you? And Neha. And they are the book nerds. So before I'll say anything about them, let them speak about themselves. So Rohan, please let me know what is the book nerds all about?
Hi everyone, it's an honor being here. It's our first interview, so we are a little nervous. Anyways, so he introduced me as Rohan Raj Bhatnagar. I think that is the biggest compliment you gave me.
All right.
Because now I'm known by my wife's surname. So yeah, anyways, Facebook has done that to us, but yeah. So my name is Rohan and I am the founder at dBookNerds, the Book Nerds. Along with Neha Raj, she's my wife. We have been married for almost 3 years now.
Oh.
We are going to complete 3 years on 14 Feb. We got married on Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, that's super nice.
Yeah, so
historical day.
Yeah, so I've been an academic throughout my life. I mean, I pursued my BTech electrical engineering and did my MS in electrical engineering from the US. Then I was working for like 7 years for different institutions, teaching electrical engineering, doing all that kind of stuff. And then last year, something, just happened and I just wanted to work for myself.
What happened? You have intrigued me.
What happened was that for a long time, like 6-7 years, I was being bogged down by my seniors, and I thought I was more creative rather than technical.
Okay.
I started to find myself more so. So that's when I decided to quit my job. My sister was about to get married, and just before that I quit my job, didn't tell anybody. And it was a strange time for me. Everybody was so happy and I didn't tell anybody that I've quit my job and I have no money now. So yeah, when that happened, and then I just didn't, then I told her and she was like, what the hell is going on? I mean, why have you...
got married and you quit the job?
Yeah, I quit the job. And we didn't have any money then. I mean, of course, there are savings. I thought it through, but it's tough to answer your in-laws and stuff like that. So
I'm going to ask Neha. So मतलब उस time पे क्या हुआ था? What happened जब इन्होंने ये बताया कि he quit the job?
Okay, I'll tell you. He was, very depressed every time he came back from work. So I just kept on asking him. It's been a year after marriage, so I just kept asking what happened, why you are not happy with your job, you are getting good money. It's not that he is not getting, and respect is always there for teachers sometimes. So sometimes, yes. So he was not happy. So one day, I don't know how come he left his job and he came. He was not going to work. Marriage happened. His sister's marriage, it's over. Everything was over, and the vacations time was there. It's June, July is the vacations in college. So after July, I was suspicious why he's not going. So I just asked him, your college is still not open. He said, no, I'll go. So when, in August, first week of August, then I straightforward, asked him, what happened, why you are not going, something. Lots of, thoughts were going in my mind, what something wrong has happened at college, or anything can have fired, or any case, so I am very suspicious kind of girl. So yes, I am. So 100 of thoughts going in my mind. So I just want to ask what happened. Then he, in a very low tone, said, I left my job. Oh, I said, what? He said, I left my job in May only. And it's August. I said, it's been 3 months. You have not informed me. And I was thinking, you will be going in August because there is a vacations going on. So then he said, no, I don't want to. I get pissed off at work. I don't want to, continue that academics thing. So I said, okay.
So, Rohan, why were you not happy with your job?
It's just, creative. Like I said, that I was more of a creative person.
Right.
I love that space.
Okay, so you feel caged when you were...
Yeah, it is like that. I'm technical, but that's 25%. So 75% it was creativity. It wasn't flowing.
Okay.
And these places, run of the mill institutions, they kill your creativity and innovation. So that space was
100% agreed.
yeah, okay. So there are many people like that, and there are several examples locally also and on national level as well. So then I had 2-3 ideas, I was just bouncing off them, and so then we talked about this and what should we do. There were several things we wanted to do.
Like you had this idea of the book nerds
I had
while
it.
you were in job.
Yeah, I had it. I didn't have the name, but I had this concept in my head. Just that I needed some assurance, and that I found in her because she's from a business background purely. So she has that instinct, to go for it.
All right. So the
And I
business.
got to know that he wants to do something because after marriage, there's a fantasy world where, he wants to create a fantasy world for his wife. He wants to take her every time, everywhere, a good place. So what we do whenever he came back from college or his work, he always take me to new cafes around town. So that was the best thing that happened. So whenever we sitting at cafe and having coffee, he just kept on asking me, look, agar chai wala can do so much like any cafe or something, he can do such better things, so why can't we should start something like that. That time I thought, why you always say
Test the concept. Okay, what happens was we are sitting at a cafe. We used to always be at a cafe around town every day, every other day,
every second day.
and then suddenly I realized that I was searching for a space, a literary space where I could go and talk about anything, right? And then I thought, let's make this space cool, because I went to 2-3 book launches and book readings, and I was bloody bored at them. I'm still bored at them, but now I have to show as if I'm not.
He is bloody bored with the book reviewers out there, and I don't get that.
No, just the book readings and launches. They are very, they're not cool. They just talk and don't let anybody, interact.
Boring.
Yeah, it's very boring.
Very boring.
So we thought, okay, let's bring this thing to the people.
All right.
Let's make it relevant. Yeah, make it relevant, make it cool, and let's just hang out at different cafes around town in Dehradun, because I love this town. I've been born and brought up here.
So I believe, like I do believe this is the biggest time, when we can bring something to the community. We can build something on our own. Internet has given us that platform, right? So how the book nerds?
So initially we started the book club in October 2015, and we launched it at a hotel called JSR Continental, and the turnout was pretty good. And then we were encouraged
How was the turnout?
it was around 100 people, so it was good. I mean, for a niche literary space, it was pretty good. We were not known to this community, so we had to take that into account.
That was your initiative.
Yeah, that's the initiative, and we were skeptical in the beginning that kitne log aayenge, kya hoga. But beyond that, then we went from strength to strength, and the community, the literary community and the cafe community, I must say, they have been very encouraging. All the cafes around town, and we were lucky that the cafe revolution of Dehradun has been going on at the same time when we were coming into being. And then now we are a complete literary startup, as in we review books, we are bloggers, we also function as book and author promoters. We have been doing events for authors. Then the book club is functioning every week, that's there. And and recently we have launched this book rental service. It's called Book Doku. So Book Doku, the book rental service which we launched on 31st December, is another initiative of ours to promote reading, because there are some people, especially youngsters, who can't afford to buy 10 books in a month, right? So there we come in, we provide like really cheap rental packages, and so that they can read more and get encouraged rather than worrying about the money mostly.
So where they can avail that?
We are putting it all online on our website. It's called dBookNerds.in. So we'll be putting all the details and everything. You can, the packages are pretty normal. You just go there, click, in a click you get it. We deliver the books and take them back as well. So it's only functioning in Dehradun right now.
So for it is available for entire Dehradun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's nice. So Rohan, like, you must be getting, even like I'm getting confused, and I'm sure many of them are getting confused. So people consider you as a book reviewer, or a book, promoter or author promoter. So what are you guys? Like, what?
Anything, if you need a literary solution, you come to us.
Okay.
That's a very simple that's the very concept we are working on. But if you're talking about Dehradun, our identity is mostly about the book club.
Book club.
So that's the community we are developing to grow, to make it grow over a period of time. It has already become big right now. So yeah, that's about it.
All right. So how many members do we have as of now?
On an average, we get. So let me tell you something about book clubs. Book clubs are functioning really well in the US.
Okay.
But here, there are very few and far-fetched. I think right now, when I look back on the entire year, I think we are the only book club which meets most often. Like we meet every week almost.
Okay.
And the number of members on an average we get is anywhere around 30 to 50 for our event.
That's great. So I'll just quick follow with this question. Like, so how did you find this Dehradun market actually? Because a lot of people is like, why Dehradun? Why Dehradun? So like, how did you find the market for this?
I think Neha should be able to tell more about it.
Neha, let us know.
Actually, the market is very good in Dehradun, but people in Dehradun are a bit, elite kind of stuff. They thought they are very elite. They should not go out, and there have been many book clubs in Dehradun as well, but they never exist longer. Maybe just because they are very private. They don't want to. They are not very welcoming everybody. They just read in themselves only. So it's like that. But market is very good. Now what we are doing, we are just exploring this thing. That's why we are promoting book reading and book club. We are promoting this thing like anything. And in this book club, especially social media has done an amazing job for us. We are doing social media campaigning in Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. 3 things we are doing, and it has done amazing job. Social media.
That's my piece of cake actually. I'm going to ask you, so how did digital help you? Because we are into digital thing and we always implore people, so use digital media, and the attention is more on digital media. Like Facebook is there, Twitter is there, Instagram is there, Snapchat is grooming. So how did it help you?
It really helps a lot for us, because it's not every time possible that we physically go each and every place. So with the Facebook particularly, I'm saying, with Facebook only we can monetize it. We can promote it. So anybody from Dehradun, if log in into account, they can see our ad. They can see what we are doing, any of the event like we are promoting, so they can see our event. So till now we have done 40 events from the past year, and Facebook, Twitter, Instagram have done an amazing job for us. We are able to gather in our event around 200 people. And
so that is the ROI for social media. Guys, use social media. That works.
Yeah, I have a different take on that also. We just don't do social media.
Right.
Like we back it up by some guerrilla marketing. Like I call it guerrilla marketing. I don't know if there's a word like that. But what we do is we go everywhere. Right. Anything that's literally happening out there,
right,
we'll go there. So and spread the word.
Right.
So I think still,
I think digital media is the way of wording out, stuff. So you go to people, you go to places, and we network, and we meet people, we shake as many hands we can, and then social media does the same for us, right?
Yes.
It creates a connect there.
Connect, yes.
When you meet the person and then you see them on social media, it creates a trust also.
Exactly.
If you're entirely on social media, it is slightly tougher, at least in our space. I'll talk about our space. It's very niche, and people like authors and publishers, we didn't talk about publishers. Publishers have been supporting us like anything, like international publishers like Penguin, HarperCollins, and you name it, everybody has been so helpful. And they came to know about us through both mediums, not only social media. We go to literary festivals, book readings, book launches everywhere, and then we found that when you meet somebody, there is no replacement to that. And of course, for ads and stuff, it is good. Billboards don't work anymore. Everybody knows that. But meeting people is the
Best thing. Exactly. Networking is the best thing. Meet people, and it will definitely going to scale. So, and all right. So I have a next question for you. All right. So which things keeps you guys like keep going?
Everything, each and everything. Like we are sitting right here, we are motivated by you guys, and each and everything of my life, whatever is happening around, I keep on motivated by these stuff.
you can say the truth.
And especially Rohan. Yes, he wants to listen. That's why I just said that. He wants to listen. No, of course.
And Rohan, what about you?
In the beginning, I was just searching for acknowledgement, but now I don't. Since I'm very happy that the community has supported us. Now I'm in that zone. I'm in a different kind of zone. I just want to take risks like anything. I used to hear from people that
You're not scared.
Yeah, I'm not scared anymore. So it is like that. I am like fully energized. Have you seen that Duracell Energizer bunny?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm that now. So we don't actually, we're not fearful of anything.
Right, because we can live without money as well. We have been.
That is really great, because I know how difficult it is to make a decision, something like that, and the community and our society is cynical, so they don't support you that way. And if you're doing it, and if you're like being with each other and doing it like going on full on offense, that is like fantastic for me.
Yeah, and that fearlessness comes from support too.
Yes.
I mean, I didn't say if Neha is not there, she's my better half. That's fine. Everybody has a better half now. I mean, everybody gets married eventually. But the kind of motivation that comes from there, every day when you're down and you're depressed, then ho jayega. But that's it. I'm done. I mean, and Mishka, our baby, she's another motivation.
So Rohan, sir, everyone has got someone behind their work and their success, and so who's the person behind the dBookNerds or behind Rohan?
Yeah, we have been inspired by a lot of people, but more so by Mr. Pranav Kukreti. He is founder at Treks and Rapids, which is a 360-degree adventure solution. They have been working in Uttarakhand, Delhi, Mumbai for 15 years, and he has been supporting us a lot. In fact, Neha is more so connected with him all the time.
Yes, he is very humble, very supportive. He keeps on motivating us. So whenever we have to ask, any query we have in our mind or we are demotivated, so keeps on motivating us through calls only. Every time it's not possible to meet him because he is always around here or there because of his work. So he is a very good person to, be in connect with, to get motivation from this guy. He's amazing.
Last but not least, we are going to have a little trivia questions for you.
Okay.
All right.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire, yes, exactly. So, all right. Neha, I'm going to ask you about Rohan. Rohan, I'm going to ask you about Neha, and you have to give answers.
Getting lunch today. Yeah,
Not give him whole day meal if he'll answer wrong.
She's getting excited about it, right?
Yes, I am. I'm
okay.
always excited.
All right, fine. Let's talk about Rohan's favorite book. What's the Rohan's favorite?
It's Steve Jobs' autobiography by Walter Isaacson.
Goodness gracious. Seriously, she knows it's right. Completely right. That's my favorite book.
And what's her?
I think she has been reading a lot of, it's rapid fire. Okay, Room on the Roof.
Yeah, Room on the Roof.
Ruskin Bond, perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. Rohan's favorite color?
Red.
Her favorite color?
Her favorite color. By the way, she's wrong. Okay. So,
Okay,
Yeah.
she's wrong.
I know, I
My
just look confident. It's not that I'm always correct.
My favorite is black, and
Okay.
I think her favorite is red.
Yes.
Favorite song Neha likes?
Favorite song, anything from Badshah. Anything from Badshah.
Really?
Yeah.
True?
Yeah.
Okay, and what about Rohan?
We always keep on listening blues and jazz or typically very classical song.
Like Indian classical song.
Indian classical.
Yeah.
He likes.
Like Javed Bashir, yeah.
Yes, he likes that.
go back to that.
Okay. Alright, sir. This is going to be interesting. Most annoying thing about her. Oh my god, now you're in problem.
She's very organized.
That's annoying. That annoying.
That's like hell for me because I'm the opposite.
Oh.
She's very organized. She's always, organized. I hate it. Plain, I hate it.
And what about him?
He is very slow.
Oh.
Very slow. I'm very fast.
Slow.
Cockroach, yeah. It's in Uttarakhand only. Everybody is very slow here.
She's from Delhi. They don't have any idea.
देहरादून है, यहाँ पे हम 10:30 बजे दुकान खोलते हैं, 7 बजे दुकान बंद करते हैं, दोपहर में 2 घंटे का गैप लेते हैं और रात को 8 बजे चेन लगा के बंद करके सो जाते हैं.
It makes it very slow. So I like.
Why Status will be a huge success in this city?
Yes.
Because we work at.
People have so much patience here. Yes.
Exactly. And last question for both of you. Like as you said, you hang out very often on every second day, every next day. So what's his favorite place as of now?
Friends Cafe. It's a Friends Buddy Cafe. What's the name? Best Buddies Cafe.
Cafe. All right. And your what hers?
Hers. Sunburn Bistro.
Sunburn Bistro.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right. Nice. So that was it from my end. So last thing we want you to do is to let everybody know that where they can get in touch with you and what are the places online available for them, and if they want to know more about you, they want to get in touch, they want to attend your events, what they can do, please let them know.
Okay, we have a website platform that is www.dbooknerds.in, and we are available on Facebook by the name dBookNerds. It's an alphabet D, not THED, dBookNerds. On Instagram by the same name dBookNerds, and Twitter handle is also by the same name dBookNerds. Please follow us guys there and do join us our book club and visit our website and contact us for anything.
Also, we have a YouTube channel similar to yours. That is by the name The Book Nerds. So you can go and have a look at some interviews and reviews, book reviews and stuff like that.
That's pretty cool. So
We are thankful to Vardhan that he brought us here, and
it's my pleasure. It's our second episode, and we are really super excited to looking forward for everything what we can bring together. So
Thank you so much for having us. I think are we the?
It was very helpful.
Yeah, it
like
was
you guys
fun.
came in.
And you served us coffee. We love coffee. And
coffee with Karan.
Yeah.
So it was good,
thanks for,
amazing.
we don't deserve it right now, but thanks for.
No, you guys do deserve it. Everybody who is doing something every day to move their needle forward deserves this, right?
Okay, thanks a lot.
Nice to
Thank
meet
you.
Rohan. Thanks for showing up. Thank you, Neha. Nice to
Thank
meet
you so much.